I think we're live. We're live. We're live. I'm gonna wait for everybody to get in. Oh, the phone. There we go. I think I got everything sent out. Everything should be working. Chris, don't tell me you were about to do NCAA 14, man. Please don't tell me that. Come on, I thought you were, I didn't think you were about to do NCAA, man. What's up, Chris? Yeah, damn dog. I bought a splitter for my system, and I was doing the NCAA '07 thing on the last stream, but it was a lot to try to maneuver. Let me turn this down real quick. But it was just a lot for me to try to maneuver, just working with the older games, so I decided to go with NCAA 14. Um, that throws a wrench into my plans because I'm guessing you're gonna be doing the same thing that I'm planning to do. I don't want to step on your toes, man. But I mean, it's gonna be different people in it, and we got like different audiences and stuff like that, so I think it should be fun. Let me log on just in case. What's going on, man? How's your day been so far? Damn. Log in everything. Make sure that's working. I don't care about that. So what I have done for this one is I have the new roster updated and everything. And what I've done is, if I can get to the Oregon Ducks. Chris, how's everything looking and sounding on your end? I'm gonna turn this fan off. That's off. That's just my PS3. Jesus Christ. I hope y'all don't hear to that. But what I've done for this one is I've taken everybody that was on the last stream that I did. It was Josiah, Steven, Jordan, me, Royce, Baxley. I'm missing a couple of people. I have Josiah, right? Oh yeah, you, Chris, and Chris Hartley and Ben. I've taken, because it would have been hard for me to create everybody as a freshman. What I did was I took, and every freshman that's on the roster for Oregon that I could find at whatever position I had everybody at, I'm changing their names and their faces to fit. Christian Hartley. I'll leave him as number 11. I think that's, yeah. See, he's from Brunswick, Georgia, St. Simons. But, and I should have finished setting this up last night, but I crashed, so yeah, that happened. Make sure he's big enough to get drafted, because I know there's a glitch in this game. Like, if you're not a certain weight and height on here, like, you won't get drafted into the NFL. It's stupid. Now I could avoid that by just going in and what am I trying to say? I could like make it to where I just make these players, and I do have NFL. I have Madden 25. And so I'll probably just create everybody in there. But I do want to be able to put everybody into a draft class if I can help it. So I'm going to try to run it like this, but we'll see what happens there. But it's the best. I don't know why I'm putting thought into this. I could just jump into it and get it going. Yeah, it's going to have to be good enough for Christian today. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, that'll work. All of that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's not a speed robot. I don't know why they made that look like that. That's weird. No, I don't want that one. Speed robot. There we go. Is that the speed 3 bar the one? No. Rebel speed always has the corner in the face mask. That's it. No pad height. I hate looking at that. Sleeves, all that's fine. Hartley's gonna be more of a slot receiver, so it's gonna be like, yeah. Better awareness, good break tackle. Decent elusiveness. Let's see, route running is gonna be the big thing for him. 86. So what is he now? 84. That could work. Oh man. I'm sorry. I had somebody come in and tell me something. Let me. We're trying to make sure we have everybody's ratings right. Let's see. Make sure that's cool. You should have good stamina. I don't know if you can. I can't remember if you can turn injuries off for a Dynasty. But I'm gonna try to do that just so nobody gets hurt. Because that'd be boring. I need to make Chris and Ben now. So I'll just make Chris a linebacker. Why not? We got enough offensive weapons out here. Let's see. Chris. Kaufman. I don't know why I just scrolled like that, but whatever. Yeah, just give him a linebacker number. I hate seeing linebackers that are like number 2, and it just pisses me off. Let's see, Georgia. I think Chris is from Eatonton, not mistaken. You don't have that in the game, so I know you went to college in Milledgeville, so we'll just use that. Make him Chris. I know you said in the last on the YouTube thing that you were 6'3", so I'll honor that here. Let's see. So we'll just pick one that'll work. Let's do the equipment. All of that should be fine. We do the linebacker mask, cause why not? All of that should be good. Let's go to your skills. Give you decent speed. Good awareness. That's important for a middle linebacker. Coach of the defense. If you know, you know. Let's go to tackling. Make sure you're able to hit. Gotta be able to tackle. Gotta be able to block shit. That's a must. Give you decent coverage. Just an all-around backer. Just give you good press too, just in case there's a situation. I don't know why the middle linebacker would have to line up in man coverage, but on a receiver. But just in case something happens. I would set up a playbook, but I honestly don't feel like doing that. This is kind of an impromptu stream, so I'm probably not going to be on here all night. I might go 2 hours. That's the goal. I don't know. We'll see. And Ben, I think I put him at. I don't think they have a freshman safety, do they? Nope. Do they have a freshman corner that I can move to safety? Yeah, they have multiple. Okay. We take Ben. I'm sorry that I waited until I got on stream to finish this. I should have finished it last night because I had most of them done already, but you know, it is what it is. Goldberg. Maybe make him a free safety. Keep him at number 14. He is from, I know he's from Maryland, but I don't know what part of Maryland he's from, so I'm just gonna say he's from DC. See, I'll make him a little bit bigger than that. Make him like 5'11" will be fine. Let's do that, and then let's go to that's done. That should be good. Let's make him more hard hitter. I think his coverage is going to be pretty decent because he was at corner, but Ben is going to be you come across that middle the wrong way, or you're running back, think you got an open lane, you one on one with that safety, you're not going to be able to lay him out like you think you would. Hard hitter. Let's go. And that is it. Okay, so I will be back in a second. And when I come back, I'll run down the roster. We have to make them a little bit better because I forgot they have like a great free safety. Let's move him to strong safety. Let's do that. I think he should be starting there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, easily. Okay, I will be back. And once I get back, I will go through the roster and then we'll start the Dynasty up. Okay, I'm back. Make sure my door's closed. Next stream I should have the face cam and everything set up. Like I said, this was kind of just an impromptu thing because it just came in today. I just got it working. After I feel like a process that I made harder than it had to be. I got it to work, so just gonna run through. I've already ran through the roster enough, and if you're here, you've seen the players that I added in. So we're just gonna go into a dynasty, and we are going to start a new dynasty with Oregon. I use a new coach offline. I'm not doing online dynasty. That could be something. I don't know who still has a PS3 and still has NCAA 14, but that could be something that I do in the future. If I don't know, actually, I think online dynasty is no longer a thing. I'm gonna make the head coach. Oh yeah, like I had it the last time. But I don't know if you can still do an online dynasty or not, but I know that I think EA shut the servers down for that, so you can't specifically do that. I don't know though. I have to go in and see at some point, but that could be something that we possibly do. I don't know. I swear this revamped mod added like a couple of faces or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. F is before G, Daryl. Come on now. What kind of offense do we want to run? I'll probably go with the spread. Or we could go with a run and shoot. We could go with the spread option. Nah, because we don't have an option quarterback. Royce is more of a pocket pass, so we'll just go with the spread. We're going to be very aggressive. Not going to sub as much. Definitely going to be aggressive with the no huddle, like a fast offense here. And for the defense, I'm just probably going to run a multiple. It's going to be an aggressive defense. I hope we can get a bunch of sacks like that. I would run a, I can't remember what playbook it is. It's either the multiple or it's the 3-4 multiple is pretty good. I haven't really deep dived in the, no, it's not it. I haven't really deep dived into what playbooks work the best on NCAA, especially with me using like almost every game. In the series, I think it should be fine. For rules and difficulty, I'm gonna have it on All American. I'm gonna have a default fast progression. I'm not trying to slow burn this like that. It's just kind of a thing that I'm doing, and I'm actually giving myself 20 attribute boost off the jump. This isn't like a legitimate Dynasty mode that I'm doing. I do want to do one, but this is just one where I make everybody and sim through and see how it's gonna work. So that's just what we're doing with that. Probably gonna put it on 8-minute quarters. That's usually what I get to get the best stats, because on this game, like especially if you're playing a bad team, it's easy for the stats to get like unrealistic. For this, I'm gonna put it on 25. That's the setting that I've usually seen work the best. If it's too easy, I'll probably put it on what would it be, Heisman? But for now, we'll just leave it on All American. And then we're going to, I think I need to mess with the conferences, because if I'm not mistaken, I know, let's see, Independence. I know that Coastal Carolina is in the Sun Belt. BYU is in the Mountain West, I think. Yeah. I don't know what BYU is in. I don't care. Appalachian State is in the Sun Belt, and I think that's it. There's also a couple of teams like in the MAC. I know Georgia Southern needs to be moved to the Sun Belt. Let's see. Other than that, I think that should be it. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm forgetting something, that's my bad. Oh yeah, Maryland needs to be moved to the Big Ten. Okay, that's already been done. Is Maryland in the Big Ten? In the let me look that up. Let me look that up. Louisville needs to be added to the ACC, though. I know that. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Maryland's in the Big Ten. Yeah, so that should be good already. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's already. Am I tripping? Are they the ACC on here? They might be in the. Okay, I know that Louisville needs to be moved to the ACC. I think they're in the coastal of the Atlantic. I don't care. It's not the point. Maryland is somewhere, and I don't know if I'm blind and I'm just not seeing it or what. Yeah, Maryland's in the ACC. They need to be moved to the Big Ten. East. I have to add another team to the ACC. Fuck it. Let's. This is something that I've stated needs to be a thing in real life. Notre Dame should be moved to the ACC. I think it's fucking stupid that they're allowed to be an independent team in football, and everywhere else they're in the ACC. We'll add them to the Big Ten East. So yeah, I think that should balance everything out. Everything should be good that I know of. Anything else, it just is what it is. I'm not going in and fixing it. It is, BCS Bowl tie-ins. I think all of that should be good. I think that's as it was. And let's begin the Dynasty. The Coach's Challenge / Young Speak Dynasty. Now for the schedule, I don't know if I want to go with the hardest possible schedule or to give ourselves a couple of layups. This team is pretty overpowered, I think, at the positions that I made them at, in the sense that there's not really a weak spot on this team. So I'm probably going to go in. Over the years when Oregon couldn't buy a championship. Also, I wish I could go in and fix the. I wish I could go in and fix the. Let's see. I need to update that. Rock Guy 929. Thanks for the follow, man. I don't know why that alert didn't pop up on the. I know why. Okay. I gotta go in and I have to move that down so the chat box and everything pops up on screen. and the alert box. Yeah, let's do that. All right, that. I think that should be good. Yeah. So everything now should come up. I was trying to figure out who followed because I couldn't see the alert. But thanks, man. Let's see. Let's update this here, and then let's upgrade letter of intent. Like I said, this is just as I was explaining earlier. This is just a little bullshit. Sammy Danger, thanks for the follow, man. This is a little bullshit Dynasty that I'm doing just to mess with it. I got the PS3 to work on stream today, so I'm kind of just messing with it. I might go later on tonight at like 11. I don't know. I'll put a tweet out if I do on the Twitter page, but if I do, I'll let y'all know. Let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. And Royce already has a pretty good throwing arm, but I think I probably want to upgrade it. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade that. Fuck it, why not? Keep that. That's fine. Ducks fan need you some nationals. If this goes the way that I think it should, I promise you we're gonna bring one here, man. For some background information, I know you're gonna see a lot of players as a Ducks fan that you don't know. This is a franchise with basically me and my friends in it, and people that I've met through this project that I did in college called Young Speak, and through this Twitch channel called the Coaches Challenge. And so what we're doing here is we basically put them all into the game on a certain team. I picked a random one in Oregon who Royce Clark, the quarterback, is a big fan of. We basically just picked a random team and went with it. So Oregon is the team that we went with. I was thinking about doing like a lowly team, but I was like, you know what? It's kind of a bullshit, thing that we're doing. I want to have some fun, so I decided to go with that. Recruiting, I'm not too invested in recruiting. I kind of just want to leave it automatic, but at the same time, I do want to bring in guys to help us win as long as possible, because this is only going for 4 years. And so the guys that we bring in the first and second year are probably going to be the only ones that are really impactful. And also the sim speed on this game is kind of slow, and I am going to play a couple of games, so I don't know how that's going to work out, but I'm only going to recruit guys that are interested in us for right now, just to get those guys in early that I know we can lock up. And then down the road, I'll pick up, those low lot cheese. If you don't know what that is, it's on NCAA. Usually, there's a bunch of good prospects that haven't been they don't have any percentage for the lock, or they're stuck at like 15 or 16 or something like that. And you can go in and recruit them late and pick them up. So that's probably what we're gonna go in and do. I want to get that tackle. I hope he's as good as he is now. We get a punter. That's something I always forget to recruit on here is special teams. So I need to make sure that I do that. I don't know where Oregon's punter is. I think we can schedule Tennessee at Tennessee. Oh yeah, fuck you. Okay, we can do that if the schedule's open for that game that we have them at. Also, I'll as a UGA fan, I'll enjoy beating the fuck out of Tennessee, because fuck them. Can't stand them at all. Throw a receiver, why not? If they're lower than fourth interest, then I'm probably not gonna pick them up. And I'll just leave the board at like 14 or 15. Like I said, we're not gonna be doing any like intense recruiting. It's just kind of gonna be, what it is with that. An athlete, I will pick him up because he is very good, and I know that once we beat USC, Stanford, UCLA, I think we beat them. But once we do, excuse me, Once we do, I think we can pick those guys up, so that should be no problem. I'm gonna pick up these athletes here, and then I'm gonna go pick up. I think we should be fine at safety. I'll pick up a free safety though. I know not getting any younger. As a matter of fact, let me look at the team needs real quick and see. Yeah. Don't get me started with that. Don't get me started with that, man. Don't get me started. I can't. I think about it every single day I see them play. Hopefully they can. I think this year is probably going to be the best year the UGA has to win it all. I don't think Alabama is as strong as they've usually been. Florida, their offense impressed me late, but I have to see what their defense is about playing against UGA. My biggest concern with UGA is the quarterback situation, and I have to see if I'll have to see if JT Daniels is as good as advertised against a top defense, because against Clemson he did not look good. So I'm interested to see what happens against Alabama. Florida, I don't know about their defense, but we'll see. They play well in the. They missed a lot of tackles, but they also got a lot of key stops against Alabama after that first quarter. But we'll see what happens there. And hopefully UGA doesn't lose a game that they shouldn't lose before they go up against Florida and Alabama or Auburn. Because I don't want them screwing up any opportunity they have to get back to the college football playoff. Because the last time we were there, UGA should have won that game. Both of those games they played against. I think one year they played against Alabama in the SEC championship game, and then one year they played against them in the national championship. I think it was 2018, 2017 or 2018. I can't remember, but they should have won that game. It had to have been 2018. And that wasn't fun watching UGA blow that game late. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even feel like getting into it, but let's do that. I'm gonna turn off the recruiting strategy, I think. Here's the crazy. I like Ole Miss this year. I like the offense. I can't remember the name of their quarterback right now off the tip of my tongue, but that offense is looking very impressive. I think the main thing with them is going to be stopping Alabama. Even though with Bryce Young, I don't know how he will perform in a shootout. It's one of those things where, I haven't really seen him in that situation. He's a freshman quarterback, so Matt Corral, Corral. I just have to see how Bryce Young plays in a shootout. So we'll see. But Alabama, I could see them losing. Like this isn't like the team from last year. Like I could definitely see Alabama losing a game or two before the SEC championship game. I don't know, because I mean, you really think about it. There were a couple of, Emory Jones made a couple of mistakes that I think eventually ended up causing them to lose. Also, the defense missed a lot of tackles and stuff like that, and there was a lot of stupid play calls from Todd Grantham and all of that. But if Emory Jones played as good in the first half, it played as good in the. If he played as good in the first half as he did in the second half, I don't know if Alabama wins that game. I might remove him off the board. Yeah, I am. I don't have time for people that are under a 70 overall. I really don't. Oh yeah, Chris, I'm live on YouTube and Twitch. I'm doing both because I know a lot of people that I know don't use Twitch and use YouTube. So if they want to watch it on there, that's fine. I'm removing him from the board. Don't got time for that. Like I said, if you're under a 70 overall, I'm not gonna keep you on the board. I just don't. It's a waste of time. That's there. I think if Ole Miss can turn it into if Ole Miss can score with Alabama to start, I think they beat Alabama, because I don't know if their offense is built to they don't like dual streaming. on YouTube and Twitch, and you could possibly get your stream taken down and/or you could be banned. Oh, really? Well, just for the let's hope I don't get banned today, and just for the day I'll do it, and then I won't do that again. If I stream, it'll either be on YouTube or Twitch, and I'll let y'all know. That's that's annoying. I get it, but that's annoying at the same time. But let's see. Oh, yeah, I think Arkansas beats A&M in my opinion. A&M has not looked impressive to me at all. You know what, we'll do oh wait, yeah, that's Tennessee. Let's do at Tennessee. For this one, I don't want to go easy to start. I want to go. Fuck it. Let's go Florida. Twitch is anal about it. What are they not anal about? Well, they're not anal about. You know what? I'm not even going to go there. But let's see. I love to have a balanced schedule. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away games, and I think 6 home games. So, yeah, I think this should be good. You also like to keep the changes to the schedule. Let's go to the. I think everything should be good. Red shirt. Like I said, we're only going 4 years, so I really don't care. But if there's any freshmen that aren't the guys that I created, then I'm probably gonna redshirt them. Just because I don't want to lose those guys early if we're gonna be going these 4 years, or have them transfer. I'm guessing he's hurt in real life, so I'll just leave that alone. I'll probably redshirt him. I don't think both of my left tackles are gonna get hurt, and if they do, I'll just put them in there. I'm thinking that Arkansas wins that game. I'm interested to see if what they did against Texas was just because Texas wasn't as good, or if, I mean, we all know Texas is a little bit overrated every single year, but I want to know if it was because Texas wasn't good, or if it was because Arkansas was as good as they looked against Texas. But we'll see. We'll redshirt that freshman corner, and I think that's it. Kicker, we have a junior at kicker and a junior at corner, so we should keep the both of them at least until next season. It brings me joy every year to see Texas fans and Texas's program think that they're back. Just for them to fall apart every single year. Because I can't wait. They blamed it on Charlie Strong. Now they're gonna blame it on Herman. I can't. Who's the coach? I don't know if Herman's still the coach or if it's somebody else. But they're gonna blame it on somebody else, and it's just a repeat cycle of them blaming coaches when in reality, Texas. I will say that Charlie Strong wasn't a great coach for Texas, and what I think happened is they've been down for so long that it's hard for them to compete now when they have Oklahoma to deal with. Now every team in the nation is recruiting out of Texas. You got Ohio State has a lot of Texas players, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, LSU. It's too much people pulling from that pool for Texas to dominate like they used to back in the day. And it's the same thing with Miami. It's like Florida was able to maintain relevancy. Miami had a couple of down years, and basically now they're competing with UCF, USF, and they're also competing with UGA, Clemson. It's just Alabama, like I said, LSU. All of these teams are way too good now to just like be able to keep these talents in state unless you're providing a product that makes these kids say, "Hey, I want to stay home and I want to continue this legacy." That's a problem with Florida State right now too. Which with Miami, I can't even say that because Miami has had a great recruiting classes. I think they've been top 5 the last couple of years, and Miami's just I don't know. Garrett 32, man, thanks for the follow. But I don't know what's going on with Miami, man. I don't think a head coaching change is gonna help them. I think they have a problem with that. Starts with their AD. Um, I don't think I have. I don't have a thing yet, do I? I don't want to offer a scholarship until I get that. Hopefully, I can get some Coach XP, enough Coach XP to upgrade that. But yeah, Miami, they have to fire that AD before they become a great program again. I just don't see it with them. Let's try to get some offensive linemen in. I know they are low lock. We could get some later. We can get some low lock offensive linemen later. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We're moving from the prospect board. We're just gonna focus on the guys we have now and try to bring them in, and then go from there. 335 bonus with this Jeb Brown dude. We're number 1 on the board. Let me look at the bonuses that other teams have. Your top schools. Nobody has one even close to ours, so I'm gonna give him. Probably we get 6,500 points, so I'll give him 300, whatever. We get a 305 with UNC. We're gonna be neck and neck with them the whole year with him, so I'm gonna give him probably about 350, 400. I'll give him 400 points. With him, let's see, top schools. I could just stay on the screen. I'm gonna have to give him more points because Ohio State and Clemson get a bigger lead than me, so I'm probably to go 450 with him and see how that works going into next week. Paul Hall, we're in the lead, but we don't get as much of a bonus yet again. I have to give him more points. Well, if you played this game before, you know how it works. So yeah, I don't think I have to explain that. Not really. I don't really care about locking this punter up, to be honest. I mean, it'd be cool, but I'm not gonna give him that many points. It's a punter. This middle linebacker, he looks pretty good. I definitely want to keep him. I'm gonna go a lot of. Tennessee probably finishes 3rd in the East. Probably. I hate Tennessee, but probably more than likely. I don't see why they wouldn't. This is gonna be out. It's gonna be between UGA and Florida for number 1 and 2, and then yeah, probably Tennessee at 3rd. I don't see it's South Carolina and Kentucky. You know, South Carolina and Kentucky. I don't see either of them competing for that spot in the East. So yeah, that makes sense. We're probably not gonna get them, but I'm gonna give them a good bit of points just in case we have a chance. We're not even in the top 2 for him, but we're gonna give him a bunch of points and try to slip into that for him. We got a good bit of follows today, man. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in, who's checked out the stream so far. We try to stream every other day. It doesn't always work out like that, but now that I have more equipment to do so frequently, I'm probably gonna try to stream more. We do also have another member of the Coaches Challenge that likes to stream. His name is Ben Goldberg. He does a lot of MLB The Show stuff on here. I know he's been busy with his job lately, so that's why he hasn't been on as much. So the audio's being weird. Of course. Let me try something real quick. How does it sound now? It might be my internet, because I don't hear anything. I'm going to monitor my audio through my mic and see if that's working. Okay, it should be good. I think I just moved something, so that's why I did that. But Chris, let me know how it sounds now. But I'm going to try to be more frequent with my streaming on here. I'm gonna be doing a lot of NCAA, doing a lot of 2K on PS4, and now that I got this working, when the streaming update, the scouting update comes out for Madden 22, I might get it and play a series on there, and I might actually bring the players over from this into that. But I'll let y'all know when that happens. But thanks for everybody who's following, who's looking along on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, like the stream up. If you're on Twitch and you're not following, If you don't mind, please leave a follow. Like I said, if you're enjoying what you're watching, I'm not gonna, I'm not trying to force anybody that's in here to like or follow. It is. Thanks for tuning in, man. This is the most viewers we've had concurrent in a long time on the stream, so I guess a lot of people like NCAA content. There's no doubt. I mean, this is probably the last great NFL football game, in my opinion. Like, there have been a couple of Maddens here and there that were decent and all of that, but in terms of like, because I mean EA has been the biggest player in football gaming, and American football gaming, because I don't know if there's anybody in here who says, oh, you don't like whatever. But this was the last good game. Now, that's not to say the NCAA 14 didn't have its faults. Of course it did. But in my opinion, I just feel like every other Madden that's come out since, I think Madden hasn't been great since Madden 12. And when the NCAA franchise died, like, I don't think that EA has done a good job of making me excited for any other football game. All the rest of them just haven't been up to par. Gameplay wise, just from a standpoint of the making the world that you're playing in for like a living environment. I feel like NCAA did the best job at that of any sports game that has come out over the last couple of years, and I don't think it's even close that anybody can even come close to competing. Any other game that has come out since then can come close to competing. I know there have been some indie games that have come out, like Access Football and Maximum Football, that have come out that have tried to compete and have gotten close, but either the gameplay wasn't there or the features that they had in the game weren't fleshed out enough. I know that Maximum Football is going defunct soon. It's going defunct for this year, and I think this was a comeback in 2023 or something like that. But I'm interested to see what they do from there. I like the direction they were headed in, but it just wasn't up to par. It wasn't something that I could play consistently because there were still things about the game that I just didn't enjoy. Oregon uniforms, where are they at? Let's see, those are nice. There was a specific one I'm thinking about. Not these. Not the Lewis and Clark ones. Was it? It might have been either once a duck or the pick. I'm gonna wear the pick. I'll fuck with those a lot. With that being said, this is going to jump into this game against Florida. I know in real life they did not end up playing, but on here, fuck it, why not? Let's get into it. We need a high school football game and just let us customize everything. That was something that me and a couple of friends were talking about a couple of years ago. I think that would be cool if they had like a high school football game in the game. Like to just let us, like you said, see recruits better. Especially if I know they are coming back out with the NCAA football game next year. I think, or it's either 2022 or 2023. They're coming out with the new college football game. So it'd be cool if they had like a high school football game and we could like take the top recruits out of a high school year and bring them into NCAA. But I also understand why they don't do it, because that would be a lot to put in a football game. Any given state has like hundreds of high schools, hundreds of school districts, plenty of school districts, hundreds of high schools. Overall, it'd just be a lot to deal with. So I understand why they do it. I think it would be cool if they could limit it to like the top like 200 or like 150 high schools in the nation. But it'd be interesting to see how they do that. We do like the top 10 high schools out of every state, maybe. But that schedule would get kind of repetitive unless you just had it like an open schedule where everybody played everybody. I don't know how they would do that, but let's go ahead and get into this first game. I'll skip this intro.
Brimming with excitement as the fans are ready for the start of this one. And now let's head down to the coin toss is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
I miss, like, this is something that I miss about these old, like, football games, is that I feel like they just, I think Madden 22 has decent presentation. I hate the commentators in the game. I'm just tired of hearing them, but these like, the presentation for these games was so much better.
Florida has lined up for the kickoff, and we're ready to get
And I
this
just,
one
the
underway.
kicker is number 71.
There's the
Ew.
opening kick of the season.
But I just wish that they would, I wish that the games nowadays would develop more into, like, I know NBA 2K does it pretty well, MLB The Show. EA has kind of fell behind the ball with the commentary, the presentation. I think the scoreboard does look better this year, but I just think a little bit more effort could have been put into what they did with that. Also, I don't have a next-gen console. I know that they do have the next-gen stats in the game and stuff like that, so that makes it a little bit better, but, you know, it's a little pet peeve of mine. I think they could do the presentation a lot better. I think they nailed it with the NCAA games. But it's enough of me talking about how I feel about video games and stuff like that. Let's talk about this game. I'm only going to play a certain amount of drives, especially if we're in control of a game. It's a good job by the corner, breaking down the tackle right there. It's Hartley with his first catch of the season. The slot receiver, he's going to be a big part of this offense, especially, you know, we're not going to gun it deep every single play. I know I could, and I know there's a way to exploit the defense on here to do it. But that's not fun, you know, that's what it is. It's gonna pass there, but there's what it is. Let's run a little slip screen. Let's see how the defense is lining up. I'm gonna assume that Florida's defense is gonna be better than how they play in real life, with them missing a lot of tackles and stuff like that. They're not read the screen. They're going to be an easy first down off of that. Wasn't able to stick around. This man Chris switching these platforms. Wasn't able to stick around for what you said earlier, but yeah, the next series is NCAA for my Monday stream. Is it going to be NCAA 14? Is it going to be like just like an old school NCAA, like PS2 version of the game? Hey man, look, Chris. Man, you know the bad thing is, Chris, is that I just plan to do this like just now. So I was sorry for stealing your thunder, I guess. I think I can run this. I don't like passing against. They're one safety deep, but the person in the seam is a tight end, and I don't expect them to be able to beat that. Oh, good run. Let's go. Good run by me. It's going to be NCAA. Damn. Man, look. Yeah, like I said, Chris, most of the people who watch these streams, I think we don't have much audience crossover, so I think we should be good. But I don't know. I was a stupid pass, and I'm pretty sure I had something open deep, but I was, to the first, I'm the one stealing. I mean, this will be the second time that happened, because it happened with the NBA thing, right? Even though I think you got that idea from me doing it, I guess. I don't know. Either way, it is what it is. Ah, that was a stupid pass. I should have. Damn it, that's going to be a pick six. Unless Royce can catch him, nah, that's a pick six. That's going to be part of the experience when you're watching me play this game. I make some stupid throws sometimes, especially with me talking and trying to focus on the stream and talking to people. I'm gonna make some stupid reads.
Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
This quarterback needs to be a little bit more careful. This defense is excellent on capitalizing off of mistakes.
I'm gonna run the same play again. Yep. Good play by JJ. Hey Chris, who knows? One day I might steal from you, man. Let's see. I mean, because especially with like sports games, when you want to do something, it's hard to like come up with an original like thing. Like usually, because I got this from kind of took this from when you did even the NBA thing. I took that from you actually, because you were doing the college baseball stream, and that's when you added like everybody that you knew into that thing. If I'm not mistaken, you did that before I did the 2K one. Isn't that right? I forgot Royce isn't fast enough to scramble. Get to the first down. Let's go. But I think I took that from you actually. But but even that, like the career sim thing, I got that from, I don't know if you watch like many NBA YouTubers on, you know, on YouTube or anything like that, or on Twitch, but I know there's a YouTuber called like called Click Gaming. I took the like the career sim thing from him. Got Dom 2K does a lot of like long streams on 2K. I know I'm forgetting a couple of people. King of the Fourth Quarter. Kenny Beecham, he does a lot of that stuff. Yeah, Not the Expert. Stuff like that. I take stuff from all of those YouTubers, man, because it's fun content, and I do want to create something like unique. Let me get out this formation. I think most of what they have is like shotgun. So, but yeah, like most of the stuff I do on stream, I take from I take a combination of things from other people and implement them into my stream and stuff like that. Go run again. That's it for his UGF series. That's it. Yeah. So, is what it is. I do want to do something. I wanted to go deep, but I'm gonna hit X.
And they make the stop at the 17.
Good throw right there from Royce, the freshman quarterback. Real pick on that first drive. That was because I missed. I was talking. I was thinking Hartley the whole way there. Ah.
And the safety with the interception.
Let's reset the let's reset this thing here. Chris, are you at work right now? Let's reset the mental there. Okay, we did way too much talking. I was paying attention to the chat when I need to like run the play and then watch the chat after the play. Gonna split it up like I did on baseball. That's probably what I should have did here. But I'm gonna do a legitimate Dynasty, or I might do like a Road to Glory with everybody. But I'm probably gonna do like a Road to Glory with like everybody, and then I'll go in and like play as Royce, and then play as me, Christian, Steven, Josiah, Baxley, you, Goldberg, or whoever, and do something like that. Or I might just do a legitimate Dynasty where oh, you're just listening to audio. Okay. But yeah, that's just the stuff that I'm gonna do with this here. I'm probably not gonna be going for long. I'll probably play this game out. I might super sim some of it, and then hop off. I just wanted to see if it worked, and I'll probably be on tomorrow, and do that. Oh, Chris, are you doing your Wednesday stream tonight too? Your random Wednesday? What do you? I don't know what you call it, but yeah, you doing that tonight? Let's see, CJ Verdell. I'm gonna try to set him up to the outside. Oh, come on! I know CJ Verdell is faster than that, man. Come on, man. Come on. I don't want to run a read option. How about I even pick that? Let's run a little slants to start off. Get a little cheesy. I'm gonna send a blitz. Got the JJ earlier. I probably would have gained more yards there.
Chance on that play. Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time
Georgia Southern and Georgia State. It's gonna be interesting.
The
create a team.
From their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, I know the team builder is still. I'm guessing that you're doing this through PC, so that's probably why I won't. I thought I could have got more yards out of that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make sure that I tune in on time so that I don't miss it. Cause hell, you might only be on for a minute. But yeah, I forgot what I was doing last week to where I missed the stream, but I probably could have gained more yards out of that if I was using my right stick. Just wanted to get enough to get the first down. UGA friends on UGA. Bet. Tech friends on Tech. Okay.
From their own 45-yard line. First down.
Don't want to run the ball here. First of all, I do not want to go with the fucking speed option out to the outside. If y'all are going to blitz that safety, I'm going triangle. Yes, sir. All day.
Nice job of picking up the Mike linebacker blitz and hitting his man for the first.
They didn't just send the linebacker. Hell, they sent a safety too. They're gonna. That safety sheeting up again. Y'all love blitzing this safety. And it was a stupid spin move. I gotta hit him with a juke and broke him into a touchdown there. It was a stupid spin move. Nonetheless, if y'all keep sending that safety off the, I don't care what side y'all send it on.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
Get more yards out of that, regardless. I know. I love how I set it to be aggressive with the no huddles on for the CPU, and here I'm just calling plays. I'm not gonna get that.
Gets to about the 5-yard line.
Gotta get. There's a certain play that I like to run when we get here in the end zone, and I don't know if this playbook has it. It's just some variation of it that could possibly work if they do blitz. They're gonna have no linebackers up the middle. They did make for R1 to make the break, and he dropped it. You know what? No, I'm going for it. I'm gonna go for it. Fuck it, why not? I'm going for it. The play was right there for me. Perfect. Sat down, wide open, touchdown. Easy. Every time. Just like that. $101. I would sim it, but usually when you super sim field goals on here, they don't do right. The ball. I'm not calling a fucking ass coach here. I'm gonna run a 3-4. I hate how they always in a multiple playbook start you off in like a multiple, because it's like it's annoying as hell. Hit him. Let's go.
It's a handoff, and he's taken down for a loss.
The defense was able to get really good penetration and drop him short of the line of scrimmage.
Good tackle. I have to remember they are running. They have Emory Jones back there, so they're probably going to be using a lot of quarterback. A little cover too. I don't think I even got them put their plane in time. A little cover. I don't like running a cover two. Just lose the middle of that field open way too much. All right, I didn't even mean to do that, but it worked. So. Hey, good sack by Ben. I don't think that would be a sack because they were in an option here. So good tackle by Ben to shut that down. I wanted to be in the nickel. There we go. I'm gonna run a cover 2 disguise. Just so the middle of the field isn't open, and we're gonna have one guy spying. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's sack Emory. Let's go.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush, because sacks.
Seeing a D tackle.
So no luck on that drive as they go 3 and out.
With the single number pisses me off. We're gonna go to the next quarter though. Let's try to run through this game, see what happens here. Florida's gonna score. It's 14-7. Oregon gets a big play. I'm gonna go to the halftime and see if this game gets any closer. I'm pretty sure Florida's probably gonna score. Yep. We're gonna score right back. They're not gonna score on that drive. Don't pick up the first down. It's 4th and inches. Let's jump in and play this to try to stop them from scoring. Oh no, they're gonna punt it. Oh. Well, they're just gonna have to get a. They're gonna get a deep punt. I'm gonna bring this safety back. Oh damn! Please, okay. Thank you for going out of bounds. I did not think they were gonna punt it there, but I mean, I guess.
Let's face it, we knew that coming in. We've seen him play before. He does some sensational things on the
I don't think y'all seen Galloway play, saying this is his freshman year, but okay. You know what? But since Galloway has been so good, they have him lined up with like the number 2 corner. Yeah, like that's gonna be food every time. Yeah, y'all might want to put y'all's number 1 over there on. Try to jam him, but it just didn't work. I think what happened was the player that I made Steven with probably was an impact player from like the original NCAA roster, and so it's just transferred over to here, which it makes sense, but
makes it out to about the 33.
I wanted to fix that, but it is what it is. 9 rushes in this offense is interesting. Probably, I would assume we're probably running a lot of options when we're not on camera, which would be kind of stupid, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, look, nice cut. Go, go, go. Let's go.
If you can consistently run effectively like this, it'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run. And that creates chances in the play-action passing game.
From the 12-yard line.
We're running a little corner route. Score a touchdown. Let's go and put this game away. I did want to attack the corner, but I was afraid I was going to throw a pick there, so I just didn't mess with that. Let's leave it alone. Let's run it up the middle here. Actually, no. I'm going to play action. Hopefully they get real aggressive. They didn't. X move. Actually, that should be a touchdown. I should have juked into the end zone. The clock should be no, because he went out of bounds, so we don't have a moving clock. We wouldn't get in the end zone. So Tutty, let's go.
That was a close one, but the ball goes out of bounds.
You gotta be kidding me, man. Please don't tell me it messed the rushing stats up. It didn't, but that was just a bad fumble, man. Come, you cannot fumble right there. Well, regardless, let's go on a little cover 4.
What kind of excitement we'll see this time.
Make sure they don't try to gun it down the field. I shouldn't have dived right there. I should have just stayed up, but I don't know why he fucking fumbled right there. You can get some pressure. They just ran a halfback dive, bro. You're not gonna try to score. They just gave up. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I mean, that's fine by me, but I mean, come on now. I mean, I'm not, if we're above 14, I'm just going to assume to the end of the game. I don't see them coming back. I still don't see them coming back. Up by 10. Okay. Never mind. Alright, but I see what I got to do. Okay. So, that's the thing. I did make players that are great. I'm not playing that far off. Fuck no. I at least want somebody to drop into the flats there. But playing against a team like Florida is difficult because the CPU always struggles with like running quarterbacks. Get that tackle. Let's go. I don't know how the hell that was a pass, but did a great job of stopping the option there. It's a weird fucking play they called there. I don't even know what the hell that was, but I'm guessing it's one of those new plays that they added into the game when they did this revamp mod. Let's run a little linebacker blitz and see how they're coming out. I might audible out of it. Yeah, they're running 3 wide. I don't want to cover 2 sync. I don't want to. They keep running that fucking slot option and it's eating us up right now. God damn it! I didn't have anybody to. I should just went ahead and sent that blitz, but it is what it is. Everybody read the quarterback. Bring a free safety down. I can afford to do that. I don't think they're gonna run anything. It's like we're gonna stop him up the middle. The tackle. I think it was Baxter's first tackle. Wow, they've been running everything that outside, so I kind of understand. But so I'm gonna go free safety blitz right here. No, I'm not gonna do that because I don't know about. I know Oregon has a pretty good corner, but other than that, I should have had a fucking linebacker spot. Well, I also should have been using a linebacker there just in case Emory decided to run. But yeah, we're down by 4 now. Time for this offense to go to work. Got 25 seconds left in the third.
I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass.
We're gonna see what happens there. Stevens gonna get the kick return. Definitely been the player of the game so far. Gonna get to the 24. Now it would be easy for me to just go deep with Stephen because, like I said, I'm sure they're not using the number 1 corner to go. Okay, now they are. I think they're not playing like they're not following him. Oh, this. Oh no, I gotta go for it. Up the seam. Oh, that throw was off target. Damn. I think it might have been the pressure or something. I don't think I bullet past that, but definitely didn't want to in this situation. They're only running 1 safety high, and like I have to attack that if you're gonna do that. To the sideline, this is a first. If you're only gonna go 1 safety high, I'm gonna go deep every time. Because I know somebody's gonna end up in a 1-on-1 situation, and I trust my receivers. It's just you can't do that. It's not gonna work for you. They're gonna run the ball. They're going 1 safety deep again, but they're playing off of. They're playing up. Oh, if I was able to run a play. You know, Florida likes to bring a lot of blitzes and stuff like that, and that plays right into my hand when I play this game. I love when teams blitz me. I really do. Alright, clutch skill is activated for Florida, so they're going to be playing out of their minds. They're playing up. I do want to run something short, just in case it doesn't get open deep. They're going to press. Perfect. That's at least a first down. Go, kid. Ah. Let's go. Are they gonna keep playing up? Okay, in this situation it makes sense because you got the end zone there. Oh my God, that linebacker just laid him out. Or me, I guess. Yeah. I even went to go truck it, it just did not work. Probably gonna run this. I'm expecting the slant to get open. Covered that. I'm just gonna run it. I'm gonna play the sideline just in case he fumbled. Royce isn't the quickest. He's not a scrambling quarterback, but he does have a decent little bit of speed to be able to get himself out of trouble. I'm going to run a read option. If they are playing up, I'm probably going to change it. Actually, I'm going to keep it. Read options usually work in the red zone. Yep, got a good block. Couldn't get the first down, though. I'm going for it. I don't care. We're playing against a team with a great offense. I just got to go for it.
Positive yards, but this defensive line really busted through and broke that play up.
I would pass it. I trust my running back. I trust my offensive line to get in the end zone. Let's go. This is going to put us up by 3. Yeah, by 3. Unless we decide to go for 2. Too much time on the clock.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. He makes the
Perfect field goal. Up by 3, 38-35. 6 minutes and 54 seconds left. It all comes down to probably this drive. Because if I get that ball back, I'm scoring. I get that ball back and they don't score, it's over.
And he got all of this one. Great kick.
And he is not going to return that one.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchdown.
Thank God. Man, we are outgaining them like crazy. They probably just got good field position. But I'm not running the nickel here. The 5-2 worked for us earlier. Let's stay in that. I'm running a little blitz with the free safety. I need to get pressure on Emery and force him out of the pocket. I'm gonna use it at linebacker just in case. Need you to lay him out. Oh my God, what a hit! What a hit!
Needs to be a little bit more patient in the pocket. That way he can allow his receivers to get downfield a little bit before he throws it.
It was a good thing we sent that blitz, because if we didn't, they would have had way too much time. Do we have a prowl in here? Nah, but I think they'll do it automatically anyway, running a 4-6. I don't know. They don't. I don't know. They hit him. He just missed the hit. They missed the tackle. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. You gotta hit him there. Gotta lay him out. That receiver, Trent Whitmore, has been giving us a little bit of trouble so far. No pressure. He's in a good tackle. We're just not getting to the backfield right now. I'm throwing all kind of blitzes at him too. It's a problem, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. We do have the linebackers that are fast enough to get out there to him, but I need to get him out of the pocket, take him off the center, so he's a little rattled when he tries to throw the ball. Eventually, they're gonna go with the option again, but right now they're just beating us with a lot of short stuff. We're not getting any pressure, and they're just getting open because they have the time to get open. Run a little option again. That should have been a tackle. What in the hell was that? Oh my God. Was that who the fuck was that? Bro, he just trucked half the fucking team. I don't know why that wasn't a tackle. Like I said, this game isn't perfect. There was a lot of things that were wrong with it, but tackle him. Let's go. That's sack. That's what we have to do, man.
If you can't find a receiver,
and it wasn't even. I mean, we got decent. They left everybody back to protect for the blitz. They only sent 2 out, and we're running the zone. I guess they were depending on us to run man there, but I'm not doing that against this team at all. I'm gonna run a 2 deep. Leave the middle linebacker as a spy, just in case. I don't want to get too aggressive and then have Emery Jones burn us on the. Get out there. Let's go. Damian Pierce cannot let him get to the outside. Can't let any of these running backs from Florida get to the outside because they will hurt you if they get out in open space. It was a good job getting that tackle. I should probably have a quarterback spy on, but they're going to call the play before I get a chance to set anything. Let's run a cover 3. I just think that would be the best defense for right now, just in case they do try to run something short. Perfect. It's going to hold them to a field goal. It's going to tie the game. I'm going to run just to be safe. I'm going to run a field goal safe zone just in case they try to do a trick play. I know Florida is a very aggressive team, so got to be careful. Got to be ready for everything. They're going to kick the field goal, but they're going to hit it. But we're about to put burn clock on, and we're about to grind this clock down and get this game-winning field goal. That's the plan, at least. If I see something, I'm going to have to attack it. But he really didn't, though. Come on, CJ. Come on, CJ. Come on, CJ. Come on, CJ. That was a decent return. I would have liked to get to the 30 there, but it is what it is. All right.
Well, the thing that stands out to me for a freshman quarterback is how comfortable he looks. You know, a lot of guys will go out there and they'll have that deer in the headlights look.
Let's get adjustments.
He's settled in, he's playing the game, and he's doing a
Tempo.
great job.
Conservative. Let's do that. And then let's run the ball.
This is when things get a little prickly. You need your playmakers to really come through here.
I hate when that happens. When you just like run into a lineman and like it just shoves you down. It's annoying. One little slip screen. I'm gonna switch it over to that side so we have more space to move. Hopefully they don't read the screen. They didn't. I wish we could have picked up the first down right there, man. But it is what it is. Let's run a little hurry up. Fuck it, why not? Let's run a little read option. Why not? Hurry up and run the damn. I hate when they do that on here. And that is gonna get the first, and he's gonna get down. He gets tackled. I tried to slide there, but the tackle animation came first. But I think we need a couple more first downs, of course, but that's gonna go a long way. We also need to get in the field goal range. That's important. Oh, good spin move. Good job. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. All right. Good job. Just trying to pick up positive yardage is the big thing here. Also run a little stick. Not make a stupid throw. If nothing's there, let's not try to force it. Gonna get it to Steven. Is gonna be wide open across the middle of the field. And now I think we should be in field goal range with 2 minutes left. Steven with 221 yards so far in this game, man. What a game. 38-38. A minute and 40 left in the first quarter. We're going to just run this clock out. Pick up as much positive yardage as possible. That's the big thing here. That's all we're worried about. Not trying to make a big play. The only reason why I ran that was because I figured that we're just trying to pick up a couple of yards. The short stuff got taken away, but the cornerback just wasn't able to stick with Steven, so it worked there. I would run a little bit of option, but I don't want to trust, having the ball in the hands of our quarterback that can't really run the ball like that. I'm going to run a couple of more plays, try to run that clock down, and call a timeout after this play. Pick up the first down, so we don't even have to call a timeout.
That's the second time that this defense has given up a first down on third down.
I'm gonna run something
to get an offense to third down. When you get them there, you've got to be able
up the middle again. The defense is trying to set up, but for some reason Royceman snapped the ball. I guess he's trying to make the call out to somebody on the outside. We're gonna let that clock go down to 3 seconds. Call a timeout, and that should be the end of the game. 27 yards. The game, they're going to ice him, of course. No problem with that. Pretty straightforward field goal, and that's going to win the game. It's 11th ranked Oregon is going to beat 13th ranked Florida in the first game of the Young Speak / Coaches Challenge Dynasty. In week 1, one of the biggest games of the season, we get it done. Let's get it. Big win for the Oregon Ducks.
performance today.
Big win for the Pac-12 beating the SEC school.
Yeah, really just a campus legend, a guy that went out
Steven
there and
with
showed
218 yards and I think 2 or 3 touchdowns. I didn't get to read that at the time.
teammates today.
Royce Clark 24 for 34 with 435 yards and 4 touchdowns.
NCAA football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nestor.
To pick up the big win. They got a little shaky there in the third quarter. Oregon had a 14-point lead for most of the game. Florida, of course, came back, but Oregon was able to score, get the lead. Florida gets a field goal to tie the game up, but gave Oregon way too much time, and Oregon took those 6 minutes, ran the clock out, ran the ball pretty well down the field, got a big play from Steven, and they won the game. Emory Jones was the problem in that third quarter, but and held even in the fourth until we stopped him for that field goal. But and that last drive we did what we had to do to hold him to the field goal. Got the ball back, won the game. Let's go. I hate playing scrambling quarterbacks on here because I always have to remember to leave a spy, but I hate like just leaving a spy and then like, but it is what it is. We got the win. Got it done. Let's go look at the stats for everybody. See what everybody did. A little ESPN Classic. Something a little light. Royce already read his stats off. Had a 211 quarterback rating. Didn't get sacked once in this game. That's impressive. I like that. Had an average completion yardage of 18 yards. Just to tell you how well this game went. I had 22 rushes for 115 yards and a touchdown. There's 2 fumbles. You don't like them, especially that one I had at the end of the first half when I could have scored a touchdown and put the game out of reach. Steven, 9 receptions, 221 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just an amazing game. JJ had 6 receptions for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns as well. Hartley only had 1 catch with 21 yards. Johnny Johnson, 4 catches, 83 yards. And then I had 4 for 30. Like I said, not a sack was given up. We looked defensively. Chris led the team in tackles. See, Kaufman is true, but then the only thing with that is that I know Emory Jones on this game at least has like good throw power, and I'm always just scared of like leaving those the spot for those linebackers and stuff like that. And I also don't like with these defensive ends. I know Josiah's good at getting pressure, but I don't know. I'm always weary of containing on this game and stuff like that. But we didn't get a single pick, huh? Wow. Well, regardless, Chris led us in tackles. Got a sack from. I don't want to mess this man's name up, so I'm not gonna say it. And Dorless gets a sack as well. Baxter only had 1 tackle the whole game, but it was a tackle for loss. It was a big one. Spot one of the DTs. I might have to. I'll probably do that with Baxley next game because I think we only run like 1 D tackle most of the game. But other than that, I don't think we really did anything defensively that was too impactful. Our kicker with 2 good kicks. Longest was a 27-yarder, which I think was the one that won us the game. Really didn't punt much. CJ Verdell had 3 kick turns for 80 yards. And then had 1 punt return. But all in all, a pretty good game. Let's see what Emory Jones did. Went 16 for 23 with 194 yards and 3 touchdowns. Damian Pierce, 17 attempts for 126 yards and a touchdown. And Emory Jones at 14 for 43 and a tutty. This motherfucker right here. I run a multiple, Chris. So any given time I could run a 3-4, 4-3, 4-4, 3-3-5. It's just whatever I'm feeling at the time. And however the offense is playing. Jacob Copeland, Trent Whitmore. This dude here, him and Shorter were giving me problems, especially Short. That man is 6'5", 228. We could not tackle him on that last drive. Thank God that Emory didn't get it to him. And we got a lot of pressure at the end of the game. We didn't get as many sacks as I would have liked, but we got a lot of good pressure at the end of the game. That stopped him from, being able to sit back in the pocket and, make reads. Because if he was able to, we would have had a very, 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 very hard time of stopping him. With him being that big. And I don't think we have the corners that, have the facilities of stopping the man like that. But with that being said, picked up a big win in week 1. And we didn't pick up enough Coach XP to get the player lock thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and offer scholarships to a lot of these kids after this week, because I'm pretty sure we're probably going to lose the lead on a couple of them anyway. So much so that I know it's going to be out of range for me to even try to go after them. It was big that we picked up that win there to start, because a lot of recruits are going to want to like at least give us a look after beating, you know, an SEC team that was ranked in the top 25 to start the season. So I'm going to send past this week, see what the recruiting's talking about, see where we are in the rankings, because we should move up. But see what happens there. Alabama, Oklahoma already getting recruits. Damn. The instant commit comes in clutch. And I think UCF should have what's his name in here. So yeah, they have a coach that's already going to be getting them recruits early. UCF is going to be a team to look out for in the next couple of years if they keep them. The one thing I don't miss about these old games is how slow the sim speed was. Because from week to week, it takes forever. Move that over so it's covering the whole screen. Got a big win, ESPN Classic. Yada, 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 yada. Yeah. So I know it's going to be way better for you, Chris, playing on PC. The sim speed is going to be 10 times smoother. So I'm going to have to offer scholarships to these guys. Let me see. I'm leading for most of these dudes. Close with him. Close. We'll come back to evaluate that later. Like dudes like this, I know I'm probably not going to get them someone to take the points off, so I can offer scholarships to other guys. Like if they're down by 1,000, I'm not gonna waste my time with it. But with him, I'll offer him a scholarship, of course. For him a scholarship, I don't have any more points. I'm up to take some from. Only got about 260 with him. Up 520. So let's do that. I'll offer him a scholarship, and then we'll go back to it after the fact. Actually, what I'm gonna do is, now that I have my board set, I'll probably let the CPU take control of the rest of it. Like I said, they'll probably recruit for position. A lot of those guys won't be the best, but I know I might have my core players that are on the team here with the team, you know, for the near future. So I'm gonna let them handle like all of the point allocation and stuff like that. Plus, Oregon's a pretty good school. They have a pretty good prestige on here, so most of the time they recruit appropriately. Like I said, we'll go do the low lock cheese and drop from the board whoever we need to drop on our own, and add those guys into the classes we need as we see fit. So we'll send past this week. We'll get to the Tennessee game and see where we are with recruiting, and then I might call the stream there. We're going for an hour and 30 minutes. That's long enough, especially for an impromptu stream. As I stated earlier, man, thanks to everybody who's tuned in and caught the stream. I want to do a lot of oh no, turn it down. I want to do a lot of streaming from the PS3 and PS4, and I have a lot of stuff that I want and can do now. I'm including some MLB The Show stuff, so expect that soon. Might be doing a Young Speak Coaches Challenge, MLB The Show franchise. Who knows? I hate how long it takes to sim a week on this game. It is outrageous. We're ranked in the top 10 now. Well, we were last week, but I'm guessing it updated this week. But we didn't drop, so nothing crazy happened, I'm assuming. We're still number 10. I can understand that. 6,400 points. What I'm guessing happened is that more people got added to the board and they just distributed the points better. Okay, more people got added, but it was an elite on him. I'll offer him a scholarship. And we're just gonna leave that alone. I mean, like I said, this is gonna be basically for us to play through. I'm not really trying to do an in-depth run through of the of this right now. This is mostly for us running through a sim and having the guys that are on the coaches challenge and that were in Young Speak on the stream. So, with that being said, next stream we're gonna play the Tennessee game. Projected to win, of course. I don't see Tennessee beating us. They are 2-0. Now, Minnesota is a decent team, not the best. They did beat them 24-14 though, but they only beat the FCS East team 28-11. And I think that bodes well for us, knowing that we had to play a tougher opponent and put up more points, and that the fact they only put up 28 against the FCS team, I'm not really afraid. I think we got that one in the bag. But with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. We got everything working, thank God, and I can't wait to just keep streaming stuff like this and stuff on my console, because I have most of my games on console. So glad that y'all tuned. I'm happy that y'all tuned in. Thank y'all for coming and watching, and I will see y'all in the next stream that possibly will be tomorrow. And it's not going to be this. It's probably going to be an actual Dynasty or Road to Glory series. Or it might be something on 2K. I don't know yet. I'll let y'all know. But see